So hi, it's been a while. Yeah, it's actually been a while, I know, and I'm feeling a walking mood, so I'm gonna walk around while I talk. So if that's annoying, oh well. God, I haven't been on here a while. I was planning to take a week or so off anyways, after my vasectomy, which was in the last video. But apparently time got away from me and I wasn't paying attention, and I took, what's it been, 2-3 weeks? Something like that. I don't know. So I guess this is going to be a catch-up video. What's been going on with me? Nothing much. Like, you know, I had the vasectomy. I am healing fine from that. Not 100%, but pretty much there. The worst of it is in the first week and a half, maybe 2 weeks or so. I'm pretty much normal now. Now I'm just waiting for enough time to pass to find out if I'm actually sterile. Let's just use it. To find out if I can't have kids anymore, which that's going to take a little more time. Doctor's got to run a test. We won't go into details how that happens. I'm sure you can guess. But other than that, it's been relatively normal life around the house. Still going to work, all the normal things. I didn't have to miss anything. What did we do? We had my daughter's birthday. My older daughter turned 8, which makes me feel ancient. I mean, let's be honest. It's weird. You don't think, you know, when you're a kid who wants to be an adult, or even as a younger adult in, you know, your early 20s, mid-20s, whatever, basically before you have kids, you don't think about the fact, you know, that when you do have kids, they're gonna get older, and that's gonna make you feel so much older. I mean, I'm 35, and, you know, that doesn't feel old to me personally. I don't feel like, you know, oh, I'm 35, I'm so old, which of course felt completely old, you know, when I was a teenager and whatnot. But when I think about the fact that I have a kid who's 8, you know, that makes me feel old. That makes me feel like, oh man, I'm a grown-up. That is not cool. So yeah, there's that. So it was a good time. The birthday party we went to, it was kept as a small birthday. I think she had like 6 or 8 friends from school and whatnot. We went to a place called Rock and Jump. It's one of those trampoline places where, you know, it's basically, you know, they have different sections set up with different trampoline setups. One area is just a bunch of trampolines you can jump on. Another one is set up as like a dodgeball area, which is really cool that they do. Then there's another one that's like, you know, they have a couple basketball hoops set up so you can, you know, dunk and do all kinds of fun stuff like that. And, you know, just different things like that, which she's been there before, I took her before, things like that. And so she just really wanted to have her birthday there, and that's what we did. So it was fun, it was a good time. Kept it simple and easy, which that was the big thing, is because her birthday was on a Monday, and we actually, to have the least amount of crowd at the trampoline place, we actually had the party or whatever on her birthday. So it was Monday evening. So of course everybody had work or school or whatever during the day, and then had to do the same thing the next day. So we knew it wasn't going to be any big giant blowout, but it was fun. She enjoyed it. It was great times. Other than that, it's been just doing work around the house. You know, we're getting ready for Halloween, all that. I'm sure you've probably noticed as I'm walking around, some Halloween decorations going up. We have, you know, signs, things like that. You know, we don't go crazy with the decorations, but they do happen. That's actually a sorting hat from Harry Potter. It's kind of rubbery and whatever, but it's cool. If you can, I don't know if you can see it, the face is actually in there, and other decorations. Look, family pictures. Yay, you can see my house. Some weird wreathy thing my wife really liked. It's like Christmassy. It's Christmas balls, but they're orange and stuff, and there are pumpkins in it. Crazy. And then other decorations hanging around the house and set up. Pumpkins everywhere down there. So on, all fake for now. We'll get the real ones later. I am talking really fast, but I don't care. This is what happens. This is weird. What else have I been doing? I did some work in my office. I don't know if you guys, I haven't shown you guys my office. I'm not going to go into huge detail. But basically there's a room in our house towards the back end, which I kind of keep going back in and out of. This is my office space, is what this is. Look, quick 360. I'm going to hit my hand on the fan. But so this room is kind of what it was, but I went, and part of it is all that shelving back there didn't used to exist. So I pulled that up. That's mostly movies, which is crazy that I have that many movies. Legos on top. Some of them more Legos on the shelf. More Legos over there. I enjoy Legos. Have I said that? Never grow up. It's that simple. Never grow up. Enjoy the things. You know, if you have the money responsibly, buy the stuff you want. As an adult, that's the whole point, is you can do that. What else have I done? We, during the summer, have an above ground pool. I took it down. It's actually, we've had it for a couple years now, so not only did I take it down, I threw it away. So actually out in our backyard, I'm not going to try and show it to you. There's a big giant dead space where there used to be lawn from where the pool sat. And then I built a fence. which, again, I don't feel like going outside and showing you, so I'm not going to do that. Basically, we had a piece of fence on the side of the house that was kind of back from the front. It's kind of weird to describe. What I did is I built a new fence further up, closer to the front of the house, and then I still need to tear down the old section of house. I keep looking at the screen. This is terrible because I'm using the front-facing camera. If you guys didn't know, I actually film using my phone. Everything I film, I just use my phone because I don't have any kind of fancy high-end cameras or anything like that, though that would be nice because I also dabble in very, very amateur photography. You can check out my Instagram if you really want to see some of the stuff I do, I guess. My Instagram has a decent amount of that stuff. That's down in the description, is a link to that. At least, you know, my username and all that, so you can check it out. What? I don't know. I think that's been mostly it. Holidays are coming. We have another Disneyland trip coming up in a little less than 2 weeks. Holy crap. It's about a week and a half. We leave not this coming weekend. Today is Wednesday, so not this coming Friday, but the next Friday. We're going down to Disneyland. This time it is a full family trip. Not just me and the wife. We're taking the kids as well. Which we do. This is going to be our second trip this year with everybody. But it's fun. That's kind of our thing. You know, everybody, every family, whatever, has their thing. They have that one trip they do every year. You know, when I grew up, we would go camping every year. Always campsite, never deep woods stuff. But still fun times. Never motorhome or anything like that. We did have a trailer when we were kids, but it was very basic, nothing fancy. And I always slept in tents, so did my brother and my dad. The rest of the family chose the trailer. It was a little more comfortable. Random. Anyways, so we've got that coming up. That's going to be a quick, I think, 3-day trip. Just a quick turnaround kind of style trip. What else is going on? I am changing positions at work officially. I don't know if I announced that, which is going to be great. I'm staying with the same company and all that. But I'm getting into a different position. And the best part is, though it hasn't been 100% confirmed, it almost guaranteed, I'd say it's probably a 98% chance at this point, it's going to be a typical 40-hour-a-week, Monday through Friday, working during the day only, major holidays off type job, which that is a big one for me. I've been working, the current position I'm in, I've been doing for 2.5 years. We went from 8 to 12-hour shifts about a year and a half ago. And so basically for the last year and a half at least, I mean, I've been working rotating shifts, being days, swings, graves, whatever since I started. But for the last, ever since we went to 12s, it's 4 weeks working the day shift, which is 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then 4 weeks working the night shift, which is 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. I'm actually on my final week of the night shift rotation. We go back to days next week. And then fortunately, the week I'm supposed to switch back to nights again is when I start in the new position, which is great. And what it all is the company I work for is opening a new facility nearby. And so I am actually moving over to the new facility to work over there, which is going to be good. But it'll just be better for home life. I think that's a big one coming as a parent and all that, is you do have to consider that stuff. I understand, you know, you can't always work the dream jobs, and this is by no means the dream job still for me. But at the same time, it is more ideal. It's the fact that I'll be able to be home every evening with the family. I can have dinner with everybody. I can see my kids in the afternoons and evenings. The schedules, I'm pretty sure they're going to stagger those of us in that position. So some guys will work like, you know, 6 to 2, others will work 7 to 3, you know, kind of thing. Maybe someone do 8 to 4 or whatever. But either way, I'll be home in the evening so I can see my family every night. You know, I get to sleep in my own bed every night, which is good instead of, you know, not sleeping in my bed at night and sleeping in it during the day like I'm doing right now. Things like that. So it's all good. It seems like there's a lot going on. I know, because I haven't been on here in a while. So that is my update, random whatever, to this. Hopefully I will get back into the swing of this and doing this once a week again, and that would be awesome. I just got to think of stuff to talk about, and hopefully things come up, and we'll see what happens. So I will see you guys very soon, whenever that possibly is, and you all have a good day.